welcome to the Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I'm working on 30 days of sketches. This is day number 18, series 14. I will have a link to the playlist below as well as any social media information I can find for Judith. I will have that listed down below in my description box. This is a fun sketch. I love that she used stenciling, and she has a nice diagonal title and a photo. I actually printed 2 photos, and I'm gonna try to layer those up on here and make this work. This is gonna be for my cruise album. I have a set of alphas from, these are probably from Freckled Fawn, and I have a kit from Cocoa Daisy and some bits and pieces from 49 Market and some white cardstock in case I want to mat these photos. So let's talk about my diagonal piece first. This particular piece of paper is a scrap from another layout. I'm going to pop that layout up here for you so that you can see what I made with it before. The back side of it is this piece of pattern paper here, and I am going to be using this piece of paper as my base. Yes, I'm going to cover up the beautiful little compass there. Unfortunately, that's just how this is gonna go. And so I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video and get started. You can kind of see where I'm going with this already, so I'll be right back. So I ended up pulling out the rest of this Cocoa Daisy kit that I have been using with my cruise album and my cruise photos. It's gonna be a pretty good mix of the kit that we got on the cruise ship as well as this kit and a few other collections too. So I had already mentioned that instead of stenciling, I was going to use this piece of ripped paper, and it just so happened that I had done a layout where I used the outer edges of this pattern paper. I used the back side, the palm trees, and I just flipped it over so that I could use the wood grain on this layout. I think I've only got one full piece of pattern paper left in this kit as it is, and so I'm having to add things to make it work and spread out. So that is a 49 Market piece of ephemera. I think it is from Spectrum Sherbet. I'm not positive. The little ring that says all the good times is from the same collection, and I was playing with both Spectrum Sherbet and a couple of other collections recently, and these 2 pieces got left out when I was putting things away earlier today, so I just wanted to make sure that I used them instead of dragging the entire collection back out and trying to put it up. I'm also going to mat my photos on white cardstock. And as I create this layout, I am going to be leaving my journaling spots blank. I do not like doing that, but it's late at night on the 17th. This video needs to go up now, and so I need to ask somebody if they remember what this drink was called, because I most certainly don't. So I took a couple pieces of the scraps from this kit, and I used my notebook border punch to create a nice punched edge. I pulled the letters from this kit, and I love the blue, the pop of blue that they give. The flamingo actually came from the cruise kit. It is one of the extras, and then the rest of the ephemera came with the Cocoa Daisy kit. And I'm just going to start layering up these pieces here. This ring, like I said, was part of a 49 Market collection. I'm not sure which. Probably Spectrum Sherbet, but I am just going to stick it there and give it a little bit of pop of green up there in that corner, and then I'm just going to layer up the rest of these items. These 2 labels were cut from a Pink Fresh Studios pattern paper for a video I did a while back for Pink Fresh Fridays. I saved all of the labels that I cut out of that pattern paper in a little baggie in my label binder, and I pull them out occasionally to use. They just happen to be the correct colors. There's a green there, and then almost that same salmony color of the flamingo. I'm going to use these little rust-colored puffy letters to finish off my title. The title says Drink of the Day, and like I said, I can't remember what the drink was called now. I do remember it didn't taste that great, but it was interesting to try one of the drinks of the day on the ship. I think I did a couple of them. This was the only one that I didn't really care for. So I'm gonna add another piece of ephemera here, put the flamingo back on top, and then I will grab my enamel dots from this collection, and I'm just going to put 5 on here. I'm going to put 3 around this lower right hand embellishment cluster, and I put a couple in the upper left hand. All right, I got this sketch completely done. I glued everything down off camera. I added a little bit of foam adhesive here, but not on this side because, of course, this is chipboard and it has its own dimension. I drew some outlining on the blue part of my title and then made sure everything was straight. So I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. I've stuck pretty close to Judith's sketch. Added one more photo, kind of changed up my embellishment clusters just a little bit, but it is right side heavy like her sketch, and I am happy with it. Thank you so much for coming to my channel today. I really appreciate those of you who take the time to like, comment, and or subscribe. Y'all are the ones who are responsible for growing my channel. I cannot do this without you, and I really appreciate all of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or questions, just drop them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You have a great rest of your day. Bye.